live. Well, not technically. Be live for the people in the future.
True.
I can't remember what the other team's name is.
That's great.
Oh, it's Purdue White.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Man, Icebox. Is this Valorant? Is there a map in this game called Icebox now?
It's called Iceberg.
Oh.
The Antarctic, this map, the one round is called Icebreaker. Or is it Icebreaker? I can't remember. Or Iceberg, one of the two. I think it's Icebreaker, actually, because it's that one that's in the picture.
I don't know. Curtis pulled me into this. I haven't played this game in months.
Yeah, Cameron unfortunately couldn't be here for some reason. Who knows?
Cameron moment. I think he's dead. I think that's what he said. He died.
That or he joined the theater.
I think that's the one. Same thing, really. Same thing, really.
So is Valorant like your main game?
No, I don't play that anymore.
Oh. I have played like one map of that game.
Good decision to not continue.
Yeah, Jumba talked me into it, and then I beat him on the scoreboard, and he never wanted to play it again.
First mistake listening to anything 2%.
Yeah, he also talked me into downloading World of Warcraft. Then we hit the paywall, and we couldn't play with each other anymore, so
yeah.
we quit.
That's why I don't play. Like, I would give it a shot. You didn't have to pay a monthly subscription.
Yeah, subscription.
If I could just buy the game outright, I'd be fine.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's like the software these days. Like if you want Adobe, you have to pay like $20 a month. It's like I'd rather just pay $200 once.
I think you can with most of those.
Yeah.
I know at least Photoshop you can buy like a lifelong subscription.
Yeah, I know Office you can anymore. You can have like the 2016 version, but if you want the newest one, you have to buy the subscription.
Ugh.
And it do be expensive. It's like $70 a year. I guess that's not too bad, but oh, they're picking Antarctic.
Cringe.
I kind of like this map actually.
I don't like any of the maps. This game's cringe.
Arriving at Antarctic Peninsula.
Little tomfoolery going on here.
A little bit of funny business. Some would say.
Yeah. They hadn't started the map yet. Yeah, I don't know why the code is really goofy for this. That you have to like it starts the round, but it, like you have to actually go in and start the game.
Huh. Fun.
It's on the black team with Masterfy, we call that a team cap moment when he didn't start it.
Ready for battle.
It is a team cap moment.
1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Alright, so we got the Rom comp versus the Reinhardt comp. U of L pretty much exclusively runs Rein, especially in these brawl situations. I need to turn this game down, it's awfully loud. Yeah, there was a balance patch recently that made Ryan a little bit weaker, but Louisville has been making it work these past few games. So.
My thing just says applying updates. Why can't
You can't even see. Well, so Purdue has kind of won the first team fight. They got a couple early picks. They're going into the second team fight right now. Engineer picks off the Lucio. And it's going back towards Purdue here, actually. Winning the second team fight. Goomba invests the window there. And then Purdue invests the Ramatra ult. Oh, Engineer gets an early pick just coming out of spawn, killing the Ana. They really need to kill this Ramatra here, he's so low. There it is. So they invest beat, they do end up winning the team fight for U of L. So Purdue has 64% on the point. U of L's just passing 30 now, and control of the point. Oh, Joe with the two-man shatter. Purdue comes through with the beat to keep everyone up. Deadeye gets one. God, Engineer with a 3-piece in this fight.
So I can add you on BattleNet. And you can invite me. I to restart my game.
Yeah, it's one second. Well, Montreal gets invested in this first fight, or this fight here. With U of L catching up. I'm trying to add you here. It's going to be last team fight here, I believe. It's going into overtime now.
Anyway, you can't invite me. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, yeah, this is definitely going to be final fight territory here. Both of them are pushing up on 99. Joe with the 2-man shatter.
Big.
Yep. Beat invested. Interesting for Purdue to switch to Ryan late there. Seeing how that was like final fight and he was going to not have ult in that fight. There was no way. Louisville does take the first round.
Nice. I am able to watch now. It's epic.
Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting that they switched to Reinhardt because they were kind of winning with the Ramontra comp. They was just like the last 2 fights really that they lost, and it just came down to like ult economy. And for them to switch on to the Reinhardt, I don't know if it was... I mean, like, it just doesn't make any sense because, like, if you want to try to get there quickly, like, Ramontra can also kind of get there just as quick as Reinhardt's, like, charge.
Mm-hmm.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Capture the objective.
Alright, so Purdue opts for the Reaper in this comp instead of the Cassidy like last round.
Poke down a bit.
Yeah, Ramontra's pretty tough to push into.
Yeah. Getting some ult charge though.
Yeah.
Definitely good.
Yeah, I mean, Joe's already at 70%.
Yeah. Immortality.
They can
coming
just
out
stay
for
safe.
Louisville.
Oh, there's the first pick. That's 2 down for Purdue.
Oh, Joe no shield though.
Yeah, very low, but I think Jumbo gets him up. Sacrificing Kill a Kid there, though, for that. Just kind of body blocking the Ramontra. Worth, I think, every single time.
Every single time without fail.
Yeah.
Honestly, send him into his death, even if it's not a trade. We have a shatter here. I want to see the solo shatter on the Ana.
Inmort comes out.
Oh, Jordan got the point. This is good. UofL does have point here, so this is big to just be stalling it. Hoping to see a shatter come out soon, maybe. He is too low. He may just have to not use it and save it. Yes, that's what he'll do. Okay.
A bit early. Dust off the boots.
Magnum stalling it out. They get 35%. That is good. U of L has 4 ults coming in. And they're not far behind on the Lucio one either.
Yeah, but Purdue also going to have 4 ults going into this fight.
Yeah,
maybe even a
gonna have
5th. If they can build this
Maybe
Reaper
a
real
good
quick.
shatter will just end it fast before they can get their ults off. We'll have to see. Have to see. Oh, that's big. That's on their... Oh, this is big. Oh, and we got the beat out of Purdue.
Yeah, I mean, U of L, though, just uses every single ult in this fight.
Used all their ults. Purdue only used 1. They lost the fight, but that one was important, and we will also have beat for their next fight.
Yeah, Purdue's gonna come in here though with a better ult economy. I mean, that Nano Ramontra ult's gonna be really hard to deal with. It just does a lot of AoE damage.
Oh, he'll be frying, but we'll see what happens. See how Yoga holds this. He is getting past that 50% mark. On point.
Yeah, we'll be looking for the El Magnum here to hold that beat for that Ramontra ult. There it is.
And there it is. See, maybe we can build some ult charge on the Joda Pro coming into this. Maybe we can get another shatter. It's not looking likely.
No, this is just... There's just so many ults that they can use.
Yeah.
And,
They use 3 ults.
OG was just smart with how he used the Ramontra ult. He just walks past Joe and just kind of leaves the rest of the team to kill him. Yeah, and just walks into the back line, and there's just nothing you can really do when you're squishy like that.
Exactly. Yeah. He dealt with their back line. The rest of the team dealt with Joe. Wasn't much to do. Did get it to 77%, Red did.
We have a Reaper ult here that's still available for Purdue.
We're also looking at Cassidy and
and Reaper's dead?
Soon. Reaper is in fact at 2 down.
Yeah.
This is like a winnable fight. Maybe no. They are going to keep investing ult stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe unneeded, but you know, maybe securing it faster is what they want to do.
Yeah, it doesn't set them back too far. They will have window.
They have window with with our Reinhardt, that will be good. This is going to be a final fight territory.
We just need to see what this Death Blossom can do for Purdue. It's got to be big.
It could be the deciding factor. Watch this Reaper. Oh, he's looking. This is juicy. Oh, but he gets booped away.
Yes.
Luke hits the best
massive
boop,
boop there.
Magnum hitting the game-saving boop potentially on the Lucio. And then just
Joe just gonna clean it up.
Shatter just to clean up. Not much else to it.
Yeah. That's first map going to U of L.
University of Louisville cleaning it. Clean shots on everything I missed.
Yeah, this is the 3-piece I was talking about earlier.
Nice.
And engineer working with a new old mouse today. He said the sensor was a little messed up today, but it didn't seem to really hinder him there.
And hybrid. Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna move into hybrid maps here. The map pool is completely open right now with the new season change, so there's a lot of options.
Yeah. This is the semifinals for NECC.
U of L will pick the ban map, so they get to ban one of the hybrid maps, and then Purdue White will then pick from the rest of the map pool.
What are you hoping to see on this map?
I would like to see some Eichenwald, honestly. I think like both these teams are going to run Brawl, like that's their two staples really. For Purdue, I would say that you would not want to play the Brawl mirror. I think U of L is just better in that matchup.
They have proven. Banning on the Paricio.
Yeah.
I want neither of the teams to have fun, so I want to see a Hollywood.
Yeah, last week they had to play Hollywood, and U of L did indeed still run the Brawl.
That does sound about right coming from the one-trick ponies.
Yeah. I mean, Joe can play Winston, but I think right now they're just so set into this comp because it just keeps working. Like, they're just not going to change it until it just doesn't work. Purdue, though, I don't know. I know they have a little bit of flexibility to lean towards, like, a Sigma, if I remember right. But
I want to see the Killer Kid bring out Junkrat. Coming from a Junkrat main, that's what I want to see.
I don't think anybody wants to see Killer Kid on the Junkrat, though.
I trained him.
I think, if anything, Nick, you would have to be in there on Junkrat.
I trained him. He is my protege, okay? By training him, I just, like, he'd play Junkrat on a map, and I'd say, hey, put your trap and bomb here off spawn, and then he'd get a kill. And then I'd leave him to his own devices. That's all you need to know. It's how to get that initial kill, because it ruins mental. They know there's a Junkrat, and they're like, man, this is going to be annoying. All it takes.
I know there's definitely going to be some fans out there that definitely want to see the Junkrat. I personally, not a big fan of Junkrat. Don't have fun playing that character.
Howard.
But that just leaves more room for everyone who does like him to have more fun on him, because they know I'm not picking him.
Oh, I'm not having fun. It's not about me having fun. It's about the enemy team not having fun. That's where you're looking at the character wrong. They deliver, and they banned Paricio. Or as they spelled it,
And
Paricio.
you got your wish?
And they're picking Hollywood!
I personally like Hollywood.
Oh, it's great.
It's not my favorite, but it's better than New Bonnie, I can tell you that.
What do you mean? New Bonnie's the best map in the game. Forgot they added that map back.
Yeah.
I stopped playing literally season 1 of Overwatch 2.
I don't know if it's still shadow banned here though, because they were having issues with it in like the custom game codes where it just wouldn't work.
Okay.
And it looks like Uvel is going to be subbing in Renz here. He's kind of he plays a lot more Mei for them. He can also kind of play a little bit of Tracer, and he can also do the double hit scan with Engineer if they need it. So if they want to go poke comp.
Okay. We're seeing Hollywood. Just the way God intended.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what Purdue will run here. Last week, CSU tried to run a Winston comp into him and kind of just seemed all over the place.
I want to see if UofL changes anything though. They're putting Ren's Uwu in instead of Kill a Kid, so we can't see the Kill a Kid Junkrat to my dismay.
See, to be honest, what I really want to see is that Engineer Junkrat, but I don't think that'll ever be seen.
No, never. I don't want to see that.
And it looks like Purdue's going to go for this dive comp.
Does just look like a normal
with a Torb.
Oh, I'm rooting for Purdue this game.
No, switch over to Sojourn. They lost all respect.
I'm no longer. Yeah, I have lost every bit of respect that I had for them.
I'm surprised not to see the Tracer. They opt for the Soldier instead. Just, Soldier's kind of better, I guess, with the long distance poke, but I just think getting around Joe's shield is more important with the Tracer.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess they don't 100% know he's going Ryan, but like it's pretty obvious. Oh, look at this cook! They are getting behind them. They are gonna.
Yeah, they're full rotating.
They are stealing the cafe high ground from them.
Yep. So almost what you have to do with this Reinhardt comp, you almost have to either go that way or that left side and just go up to high ground.
Yeah. You gotta steal high ground. That's a big key point on Hollywood's point.
And here they wall so they can move across.
They wall them off just to take point. They're gonna get a lot of progress if they don't contest. Monkey will drop down.
Yep. Joe misses the charge, but yep, he's just dead.
They get one tick. They get one tick.
Yep. Probably gonna get two here. I don't think somebody's got to drop, right? Somebody's got to touch. Somebody has to touch, please.
Oh.
Okay, Sojourn with the touch.
Sojourn.
Now the whole team's moving in, and that's
the only reason they didn't get this point.
Joe is extremely low and antied. He's out of that fight there.
There's no heal. They are going to reset. They had 2 ticks after the first fight.
Yeah.
It's not looking great for Purdue. But given that, Purdue's pretty ult heavy right now. They are above 80% on 4 of their ultimates.
Yeah, able just to stay on that high ground. UL just not being able to like really get them off that high ground until they're already down in the fight.
They have Soldier ult. Now they're going to take the opposite high ground from them.
Yeah, this is a little bit more quicker.
Yeah. Joe coming up on his ultimate, 2% remaining. They're going to swap high ground. But yeah, if they've learned anything, they just called him off. And he's going to go behind them, and he's going to shatter. Joe!
Oh my goodness.
God! Faker!
They do invest nano here onto the Soldier, and I just don't think it's going to matter.
It's not going to matter.
Yeah. Joe with the massive 4-man shatter there.
Joe with the massive play. As the fellas.
Now they go quick here and try to catch him off guard.
Joe! Joe is taking reins.
Yeah, Joe just takes like half of this point space right here, and they're on the Winston right here, and he's just dead. They wall him, and he just can't get out.
And yeah, no, they're working well together. This is great teamwork coming from UofL Red.
Engineer does get hit with that Helix rocket though, and goes down. They just kind of soft reset here.
So much free space on this cart that almost like it doesn't matter.
The
Swap
switch
to
on
the
the
Diva
Diva
from Purdue. Yeah.
I think the D.Va's a little bit better, I think, than the Winston into the Reinhardt.
I can agree. I can agree.
Just able to mitigate some of that fire strike damage. Able to like peel for your team more.
Lot more damage, a lot more movability.
Yeah. Wow, Joe just has 16 health there, getting staggered out.
It's alright. They got it a good halfway through point in one push. They group up. They have 4 ults coming close on a Reinhardt one. Doesn't take long to build that. So it's no ults to respond except for a Valkyrie. It's not looking too hot.
Yeah, and Purdue with just the Valk and maybe the Nano here in time. D.Va bomb, I would suspect they're just going to use for a second life.
Yeah, second life, delay. Oh, another great wall, and they're just going to push through. They're just going to spam the Q button, and they are just going to take lanes.
Good sleep dart there, but also the defense matrix there to mitigate that damage.
Yeah,
oh, and the soldier just sneaks in and takes out El Magnum there, just pushing the cart.
He got traded out.
Yeah.
They were able to keep D.Va Magnum.
Joe with a 3-man shatter. Oh my.
And he did. He was 1% off for getting against bomb to save it. All right, it looks like they're gonna get a lot closer.
Yeah, and this right here is where UL wants to be, forcing Purdue just to play on this low ground now. They're not gonna be able to access the high ground. Joe with a little sneaky move there.
And Joe holding the other site while they wall off the other door.
Yeah, and they just get this point easy.
And they got payload. Even though they got a 3K, they still got point.
Yeah, and dying here isn't the worst. Once you get the point, deaths don't really matter. I mean, you just get that respawn close. Renzo had to be careful with his Blizzard, though, not to let that D.Va eat it up.
Totally. They're down Nanovisor coming into this fight. Close on Sojourner, and they do have D.Va and Valkyrie coming from Purdue. But as we mentioned before, we have Blizzard and Window from U of L. Big early pick onto their.
Yeah, they do get the res.
That's alright. That's on cooldown now. Very aggressive from this D.Va. Maybe a bomb? Oh, big. She's gonna bomb that. Past him. Yeah. Ooh. Doesn't get anybody, and we get an Ana pick coming from Engineer.
Yeah, just Purdue cannot. They just can't find these picks here. Overclock coming out. Window being
used for Engineer. Picking all. Oh.
Yeah, and it's just.
It is. Yeah. It is,
I don't know. Purdue must have thought they saw something from the previous game here, and they just can't do anything really.
They get their good plays off, but it only comes with like good ultimates. Once they're out of their ultimates, U of L Red just wins the straight out fights.
Yeah, like U of L just do so good in like the neutral game.
Yeah.
Being able to build their ults more quickly, and just honestly they're using them almost more efficiently also.
I would agree.
So U of L will run the same thing on defense.
Yep. D.Va was working, so they're gonna stick with it. Does seem bringing out the Sombra as well. Could work wonders. We will have to see.
Yeah, I mean, you have pretty good hack targets here. The May is a primary one here. Just getting rid of that ice block is going to be huge. Joe's shield is just...
Lucio.
Yeah, I mean, even BAP getting rid of the immortality field cooldown. Now it is only for 1.5 seconds now, but that's just enough to if somebody's low.
We do have a pocketed Echo though, as a peer.
Yeah, they're leaning heavy into this dive comp now with the Echo.
Oh, they're just poking out that monkey dies.
Yeah, just never used the bubble. Used it way too late.
Yeah.
He does go for the dive, and they do get a kill on Engineer there.
And they stop him. Oh, but they trade him for the monkey.
Call him out. They're just missing their hard hit scan, though, to deal with the Echo right now.
Ren's just freezing this Ana. Mercy just doesn't heal enough. Tracer in the back line, being a menace. Don't think it's enough.
Yeah, Jumba being harassed by the Echo.
He's fighting it off well, though. He's fighting it off well. Good poke coming out from Engineer.
Jumba will have window here very quickly.
Oh, it's big. They are really good at comboing window and fire strike together.
Yeah.
Oh, a hack on Joe. Tracer almost dying.
Winston goes in for the dive on the Engineer on Jumba. And he's just not going to be able too much pressure put on him.
Oh, the Echo.
Oh, and the ante is massive there for Purdue.
Big. Purdue. Really well played there. Big ante, obviously.
Yeah, UVL just not being able to build up to them ults quick enough to fend that off.
Definitely. Sombra is going to be dying. Joe charging in.
Yep, trying to deny any of that space that they were trying to capture.
Yep. Jumba being the one to take down the Echo when the DPS can't. I feel it.
Yep.
They are just reclaiming the space.
Oh.
So rightfully owned.
Jumba lands that sleep on that Sombra, and unfortunately, on the backswing of Joe's hammer, it wakes her up and she was able to TP away.
I'm telling you, man, I understand his pain.
Yeah. I can't imagine what he's saying to Joe right now in the chat.
Many things. Jumba has to take down the Echo. His sleeps get woken up. I understand his pain.
Joe looking for the shatter here.
Sombra
Yeah,
taken out by Engineer. Big ante, but big beat in response to that ante. That saves their point.
He gets the Echo with the shatter.
Echo, I respect that one with every fiber of my being.
Just the Mercy Pocket's just a little too strong.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to clean it up. Alright, but they got a lot of time out. We do have Blizzard coming back.
Yeah, Purdue's able to just efficiently move through there, taking a little bit of time. Taking the ults from U of L is what's really big there to win that team fight.
Definitely. Now, do we really think Mayo's going to be super useful against their team, which can all get out of it really fast?
Yeah, I'd like to see a switch to Tracer here, honestly, for
I
Lens.
agree. I think they...
I'm assuming that the team is probably talking the same thing that we are. They're just waiting for that ult to be used. Don't want to waste it. We're seeing the Primal come out, and there's the Blizzard on point. And like you said, everyone can just move out of it.
Yeah. But it did create some space for them from the Monkey ult. They could hide in the Blizzard when the Monkey ult happened.
Yep.
Which was really big for them, actually. I think the Mei was great on their attack, but it may need to be swapped. It's not getting as much value as we'd like to see.
I do like the switch from Joe onto the Ramatra. Able to deal with the Winston dive a lot more.
I agree.
Just able to just like pretty much punch him out when he lands there. Punching through the shield kind of negates the whole shield dance.
Oh, he's getting in there.
Yep.
He is getting active.
And he can just block here, and it's like he just takes no damage.
Yep. Yeah.
Jumba able to just farm up that nano.
The Engineer playing a bit back. He has his ultimate ready. Oh, killing the Echo. He's going to zone them all big sleep coming from Kowski.
Yeah, that's the second time they've slept him out of that Deadeye. The one time he did get it off, but just got no value with it. But Jumba fighting for his life back here in the back line against this Winston. I mean, he's just doing everything he can.
All right, 3v2.
Yeah, and the Ramatra all comes out, but he is antied, and
yeah, not much you can do. They killed a lot of time though. Going to be coming up with about 2.5 minutes.
yeah, I will say There's no way that Purdue will match the time bank. It's just not possible.
No, it is no longer possible. It takes longer to get to the point than they have left. So
UVL looking to stop him on this third point.
definitely.
If they can get him into overtime too, that'll be huge because then there will be no defense for Purdue. It'll just be an attack from UVL, just having to get that one tick.
That is what they're looking for. Obviously, hoping to not let them get it at all, but hoping if they do get it to get overtime.
Yeah, and I do like the switch over to Sojourn from the May.
Yeah, that's big. That's a big swap.
Able to just to like on that Winston dive just leave, and another big ante comes through for Purdue there.
They are hitting some antes, and they kill the monkey. They are no longer out of tank. Joe reclaiming
Joe
space
just
while the-
walking at the Ana.
He walks at the enemy, kills them, leaves. Giga Chad.
Yep. Also just able to pull the Echo out of the air with that vortex.
And they late kill the Sombra. Now
Yep.
that is big for their time bank.
Yeah.
That is going to add another at least.
Especially with that, the EMP really the biggest ult coming up for Purdue. They're going to have to wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Overclock and Deadeye will be coming up for U of L here.
That I could be big. Just need to make sure their sleep gets out first. Oh, they have a May now.
Yeah, Joe just here. He's anti, getting punched, and he's just dead.
Ah, the block from the Ramatra on the shield. But he dies! Oh. Oh, man. Okay. 30 seconds on the clock for Purdue. Not ideal.
Yeah, U of L just can't get another touch.
It's a hard map to defend on. Ultimates come through and you give up space with each round of ultimates.
Yeah, Joe making the switch over to Reinhardt. I see what he's thinking. Very good at the point clear, especially on that last point, but just couldn't avoid the ante, and that's what did it in for him.
Yeah, no.
Purdue just knowing that if they can get that ante on Joe, their Ramatra can just punch through the shield and just kill him. That's exactly what they did there. And then after that, it was just cleanup for Purdue.
Definitely. Looking at a Tracer coming from Renz. Tracer and Reaper. They've realized that the enemy team is very dive heavy.
Yeah,
They're going to be playing...
Just playing this
not
counter
only
dive.
Yeah, counter dive with the Tracer.
Jumba on the Moira.
Alright, this is a site
Hell must have frozen over.
This is a site I don't like to see. But this Reaper is going to be great for their monkey.
Yeah. I mean, the Moira isn't a bad pick here. Moira's getting more into the meta every day with her buffs she got recently, with her heal off damage even more. She can now fade out of Coalescence. It's very good here, especially against the Winston. Just she jumps on you and you just leave.
Oh, I like this. We saw Engineer hiding, waiting for the jump.
And Joe just able to punch the Genji right down and just clean up here from Renz.
Alright, that was a good first take. There's only going to be 30 seconds left. Now, they're hoping this Tracer can get a last-minute touch. They are going to
Yeah, and UVL has already spotted her.
Yep. 15 seconds. This is a do-or-die situation from Purdue.
Yeah. You got to see if they will be able to get a touch here.
Undoubtedly, they get a touch.
But most likely, they have to sacrifice some cooldowns for it. And they do. The Nemesis form comes out, and Joe able just do so much damage to that back line.
Oh, the heal coming from U of L's healers was amazing to keep Joe to Pro alive.
Yeah, I mean, that's where Moira really shines here, is on these kind of points where you're all playing on point and just effectively heal the whole team with just that one spray.
Yeah. Yeah, that was great. Now, at the very minimum, it is a draw coming from U of L.
That's what Purdue's hoping for here, at least. U of L looking just to get one tick.
Yep. They have 2.5 minutes to do it. That's plenty of time to build up crucial ults. This best of 2 or best of... I mean, best of 3 or best of 5?
It'll be a best of 5. So
Okay.
there will be a guaranteed one more map, being an escort map.
Mm-hmm.
Ready for battle.
U of L looking for that all-out rush brawl.
I'm seeing stinky stuff coming from the Joe.
Yeah.
Very stinky endeavor.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't know that the enemy team's running a Bastion. If he does, he definitely want to be trying to run this Junker Queen. Bastion very effective and able to just burn Junker Queen down.
Yeah. Engineer also bringing... No, never mind.
And there it is.
They are...
The mass switch. A little bit of trolling from U of L.
What can you expect from these people? Alright, see if they're going to do the similar running back and taking Cafe.
I think it looks like they're going to go left side.
Now they see the Bastion.
Engineer just able to kill him right off the bat.
And it's just a cleanup after losing that Bastion. There's not much else to do. GG.
Yeah, and on to the next map.
On to the next map.
Now, Purdue's dive did actually look pretty good on this map, so on Escort, I'm going to see them probably lean heavier into the dive.
Yeah. I agree. Joe DeBro screaming because his play was stolen.
Yep.
Cursing out the refs. Alright. Yeah, no, I agree. The dive was working really well. Their attack was pretty good.
Yeah. I think really it was just the first point that really slowed him down.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, U of L will get the ban again, winning that map.
Mm-hmm.
Junkertown. That is a good ban.
Nah. I want to see them all in Junkertown. That's where they excel. I promise. Brawl in Junkertown is the best comp.
I mean, Watchpoint Gibraltar is in the map pool. You could see that a pick from Purdue here.
Yeah, no. They know they like Brawl. So, maybe we'll see them doing that.
I'm trying to think of any other maps. You know, last week though, the enemy team was also kind of good at dive, and they decided to go to Rialto. And then try to play the brawl against them, and it did not work well.
Yeah.
Seeing as U of L full held them. So I would, if I was Purdue, I would definitely avoid Rialto. That would be the one I would definitely avoid.
There we go, Rialto. This is Purdue. This is not last week's team.
Yeah, if Purdue's done any homework here, they would know that U of L's not a big fan of Dorado. Joe does have some tech on Reinhardt on that map, but you'll definitely probably see him play the Winston if we go to that map. Now, that is the one thing. I mean, the dive for U of L is not that bad either. We just haven't seen it in these playoffs at all.
Yeah, no, Joe's Winston. I've seen it in person. It leaves a man in awe. Long deliberation.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough pick here. I mean, they have to... Their playoff run is on the line here with this map pick.
Yeah, no. This is a make or break moment for Purdue. I want to see the 3 comeback from Purdue. I want Purdue to win this.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Purdue win one map here.
No, I want them to see. I want to win the fucking series. Fuck U of L. All my homies hate U of L. This is Purdue's game.
I don't know. Purdue locked that Torb and then switched to Sojourn. I have no respect for him.
If they stayed on the Torb, they would have won. But that's a lesson that they'll learn in due time. I'm sure of it.
They have chosen Dorado.
There we go. They did their homework.
U of L gets to choose if they defend or attack first here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Most teams would choose to defend, but U of L got a little ego on them right now. They might be looking to attack first.
Oh, I believe it. I know they're stinky like that.
And Kill Kid will be swapped back in for Renz here.
It should tag me in.
Yeah. We have seen a little bit of echo play from Kill Kid if they try to run the dive.
It's not something I love from the Killer Kid. He's copic. Extreme levels of cope come from him every day.
They could also be swapping back to the Symmetra Rhine comp. And they do go for the attack first.
Ballsy play. Bold
Yeah.
strategy, Cotton. Let's see how this plays out.
Traveling to Dorado.
I want nothing but grief.
I have heard this is President Joe Biden's favorite map, though.
Yeah? Oh, Biden. Wake up. Oh, Dryden, wake up.
Ready for battle.
U of L is pulling out the dive comp here. You know, we haven't seen it too often, but Engineer does play a pretty good tracer.
Oh, I've witnessed it time to time. I've witnessed his cooks on the Tracer.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's on the same level as his Cassidy play, but it's pretty good.
Well, he's a little cowboy one trick. Have you heard his accent?
Yeah.
Listen to your mummy. Listen to your mummy.
Of course he plays the cowboy. He is one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
I will be rooting for Purdue, seeing as they have a Junkrat.
I don't blame
I'm
you.
only going to be watching the Junkrat.
U of L just getting a little bit of cart push here before they decide to engage. Also waiting for Engineer to get set up for the dive. And there it is. Joe with the dive. Jumba following up with the Suzu, but Junkrat just able to get that trap on Jumba with the kill.
Oh my god. It's Faker. It's Faker.
Purdue is playing a pretty annoying comp to play into. You can't really dive anybody because the Junkrat's just there.
Yep. King behavior coming from Purdue. They figured it out. Play Junkrat. I love it.
Engineer looking for a little bit of harassment on that back line of Purdue. The Junkrat's just able to keep him away.
Is distracting him long enough, though.
And there's the full
Oh,
dive.
Yep. And it's working great. Engineer distracting the Junkrat enough to like keep.
Yeah, the both Valks coming out. Nope, just the one Valk. Oh, and the huge Deadeye for Purdue there.
Yep. Junkrat moment. This is why I love Junkrat.
Yeah, this first point is so hard on Dorado to dislodge them from up there.
Yep. Now we have Tire. Let's see how our boy Banana Man uses Junkrat Tire.
Alright, here he comes.
I'm expecting an
And
open
it's
for
just
big
destroyed
thing.
by Kill a Kid. Just able to
Yep.
spot it in that corridor, hit it with a couple shots, and it's gone.
Yep. Go to Pro. Getting on that Cassidy.
Yep.
He is falling. Banana Man still alive and breathing. What I like to see
Yeah,
and
playing
what I like
way
to hear.
back there. Joe's trying to find him, gives up, and just goes back to point.
They are going to get a touch at
Yeah.
0.54 meters. Go to Pro getting on their honor.
Yeah, Louisville using that rush.
Ah, so close. They did get payload though.
Yep.
They're just impressive. All the hard work from Purdue completely negated by the use of one button on the keyboard.
Oh, and Joe's trapped. He's trapped. He's able to get free.
Sad sight to see. They took out Banana Man that fight.
Yeah. I'm going to get a little bit more Banana Man POV here.
Oh yeah, use quicks. It's just a little fella shooting bombs. That's what they called me in high school.
Oh, man, and that Cassie dies twice there now. Burn their res, and now they don't have one.
They do not have a right. Ooh.
That's a Deadeye from Engineer, getting their Mercy.
Banana Man hopefully gonna make it out alive.
Yeah, he's just fighting for his life right there. And Kill a Kid switching.
Oh my god!
Where you see it here. Kill a Kid on the Junkrat.
Holy!
He unable to build the tire though on this dupe.
Yeah.
Just kind of used the dupe late, I'll be honest. He just kind of used it at the end of the fight.
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't train him on anything Junkrat except for the first 5 seconds of the game.
Purdue does get another touch. They invest Nano onto the Winston.
Just giving him. Oh my.
Oh.
The one shot from Banana Man.
Yeah, it's a rare sight to see the Junkrat taking out the Echo.
Not if you're me. Tire coming out. Getting taken down by Engineer.
Yeah.
2 times now.
The Engineer just with almost a... Let's see. Oh, they don't give it to him. They couldn't give him the 5K.
Jumba.
And Jumba stole it.
I'd say post-game interview with Jumba.
Post-game interview with Jumba. Since he wants to be greedy.
See what is occurring. Deadeye on the Engineer. 1v1 in the monkey. Will he win it?
It looks like he will.
He will! More people came, but still.
Yeah, with that Mercy Pocket able to keep him topped up, the monkey tried to leave and just couldn't get anything here.
Yeah.
Banana Man did make the switch over to Cassidy.
Yep.
Leaving the Junkrat behind.
1v1, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Engineer controlling high ground now with the Deadeye. Hoping on the Ana sleep to stop it. That is all they have to hope.
Jumba also here with the rush. Might just seal this map.
They are just gonna see. Yep. Taking out
Banana Man.
Banana Man.
Joe gets slept in their back line. Does get Suzu'd. I do love to see some Winston gameplay.
Oh yeah.
All I gotta do is clear this tracer off. And they do it.
1 minute, 26 seconds left on the clock. Can Purdue do any better? What's the aim last?
Yeah, you see a lot of that when Engineer is in the lobby.
Oh yeah, he's got the raw talent
Initiating
to show up in many different people. Not me on the Junkrat though. He doesn't want to 1v1 me on the Junkrat.
It is a risky ask.
He doesn't want to 1v1 gold me. Let's see how this one plays out. Can Purdue White get a better time than 126? We will see.
ready for battle.
Okay. I'm seeing the Torb again, but I know my hopes are going to be dashed because he's going to swap off last second. And I'm going to hate him a little bit more.
Do love to see some
make
Tor
this
play.
I would love to see some Torb.
Our silly little guy.
He's just a little fella. Kill a kid, bringing out the Reaper, expecting their dive. Not a bad show. Engineer on his classic Cassidy.
5,
They are going to be playing the Sombra.
2,
Unfortunate.
attackers incoming.
Going from someone as such as amazing as Torb,
Stop the payload.
someone so stinky as Sombra, it really does hurt you.
Banana Man on the Genji. Not a big fan of that pick, honestly.
Oh my god! Triple dink! Coming from Engineer. They are not happy with him. They are using a lot of energy to try and get him.
Yeah. It's a really tough. It's really
Duking it
tough.
out.
As an opponent of U of L, you either have to pick Joe or Engineer to really have to deal with.
Yeah, no, 100%. They're both two powerhouses on the map. As you see, they all chose Engineer, leaving Joe and their tank, OG, in a 1v1, and
Joe just
Joe
wins
came out
that.
on top. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just... This comp for Purdue I just don't like. I don't like the Genji with the Diva.
Yeah.
Oh, the 2 dink.
Engineer falling down.
Yeah, he's just able to get out of trouble there with some help.
Definitely. Joe getting in there, killing baby Diva, making sure she does not get home safely. Hide your kids around Dota Pro.
Yeah, and this Honest just got to be careful peeking this against Engineer. Yep, there it is. He's just going to wait for you to peek every time.
And they're just cleaning up.
Yeah. Joe and Engineer working together on that kill on the Genji. Engineer hitting the headshot. Joe just cleaning up.
Not letting them out of spawn.
Somber did get that little cheeky little bit of push. Almost got it through choke there.
Kill a kid turning around for the sombrero hat. Can't quite do it.